Hey, what's up? It's been a while since I posted a video on this channel and I kind of feel bad, so I thought I'd provide a bit of an update. The TLDR for this video is I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. 2 months ago, I started a new job and that's been keeping me busy, but in the back of my mind, I've been constantly wanting to create content. Like, I have this constant urge to just speak to the camera or just want to say something to the world, to create something, to just put something out there. But I've been a little lost because it feels like I have so many things that I could do, so many things that I want to do, that I just end up doing nothing. And when you're starting out and you're trying to learn the ropes and you watch a bunch of videos that say you gotta do like the top 10 things for whatever, and then you watch 10 of those videos, those 10 things become 100 things, and then you kind of feel overwhelmed and you kind of don't want to do anything. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. On top of that, I've had, like, here, let me show you. I have ideas that I've written down, and you can see by like all the random stickies here. But the issue is that these ideas are not like organized. They're all over the place. Some ideas are just things like talking to the camera. Some ideas require knowledge that I do not have. Like, I don't have the ability to produce a short film. But those are things that I want to create. Those are ideas that I've had. And some days I come up with a really, really good idea. Like, oh, let me start a podcast where I interview like streamers on Twitch. And then a couple of days go by and I'm like, dude, that's a stupid idea. No one's gonna watch that. And then the inspiration and the motivation and all the passion I felt for that idea on that day kind of dies. And so it's this constant cycle of like, oh, I have an idea, and then it's like, I don't know if that would fit. And then it's just like I don't start. That's the biggest issue with all of this is I don't start. And I want to make this video to provide that update because I'm gonna try things on this channel. I want to experiment and I want to learn, because if there's anything that I've learned throughout this whole journey so far, it's that the best way to learn is through failure. And failing sucks, especially with content creation, because you're putting yourself out there on the internet and it's almost like you are failing in front of an invisible audience because you don't know who's gonna see your stuff, but you're failing and you're failing on the internet. So it's a little anxiety inducing because it's like you're failing to a bunch of people, but if nobody watches your content, then it's an invisible audience. So for the next couple of videos, I'm gonna try things, and it's probably gonna be all over the place. It's probably gonna be garbage if you compare it to, some of the more successful videos. But I've come to the realization that everybody has to start somewhere. And if you don't start, you're just delaying your progress, basically. One last thing that I'll say is sometimes I think that all of this is pointless, because if I'm making videos where nobody potentially is going to see it, then what's the point in making content in the first place? And I'm gonna, that's something that I'm trying to process and digest, because it's not just about the views, it's about, the potential views in the future. It's about delivering a message, it's about telling a story, it's about documentation, and it's about learning new skills. Like, that's something that I've heard over and over again, and that's something that I need to work on, because it's so much easier for me to talk to the camera, to do minimal edits, and to push a video out instead of actually learning new things and improving every time I make a video. So that's where I'm at in terms of YouTube and content creation. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.